With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's going on, world?
Hey, what's going on? What's happening?
Casey Vibin, we're back for yet another podcast. Here we go.
Another one.
Episode 13.
13, baby.
Yup. Moving right on along.
Yep.
So, you know the deal right now. Go ahead and sit back, get your drink, get your popcorn, get whatever you need. Yeah. Listen to this short musical interlude, and we'll be right back with you.
All right, people, get your drink on.
And just like that, we are back.
We back like we never lived. You already know.
So, today's episode.
Yeah, what we talking about today? What we speaking on today?
What if I was to tell you that I had an emotional affair with somebody?
Emotional?
An emotional affair with somebody.
Now, I mean, with another man or a woman?
I would think it would be another man, considering.
That's wrong. I mean, if it's another dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, same thing if I was having an emotional affair with a woman, you know, that's wrong. That ain't right.
Do you know what I mean when I say an emotional affair?
Basically, going to that person, telling them all the issues that you're having, looking for some confining within them, you know. Something that you ain't getting at home. So going to that person, tell them all your issues, all your problems, having that person as a support system, somebody that shows you those type of emotional feelings that you're looking to get that you're not receiving from the person you're supposed to get it from.
So would you say that at the end of the day, an emotional affair hurts just as bad as a regular affair?
Yeah, it could. Yeah. But I honestly believe that it's different from men and women, you know, because I don't think, much as I hate to say this, it affect the dude more than it would a woman. Because dudes, you know, we like, okay, well, she talked to old boy about this. Of course, it's going to be like, damn, why you can't talk to me about this? You know, I mean, what's going on? But we know what those emotional affairs can lead to. Am I right?
I mean, yes and no. Yes and no.
Okay.
So this stems from the other day as I was, scrolling online as usual. Someone had posted, "Is flirting cheating?" Right?
Uh-huh.
There's a whole statement behind it. You want to hear the whole thing?
Go ahead.
It says, "Flirting is cheating because it's breaking a boundary within a committed relationship. In a committed relationship, we agree to give certain parts of ourselves to our partner. When we are flirting, we're giving sexual interest and attention that only our partner should get. And we're giving it to somebody else."
I mean, that makes sense. But everybody got different definitions of flirting. Some people can think that you're flirting with them when you really ain't flirting with them. You know, certain things that you say, certain phrases. You know, me being from the South, older female can be like, "Thanks, sweetheart," and somebody be like, "Oh, sweetheart." She called me sweetheart. That means she want the D.
At the
She
same
want the
time,
D down.
not every statement can mean you want. For instance, I have a bad habit.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to people, I call a lot of people love. I'm like, thanks, love.
So you
Appreciate your love. No, it's just what I say. Like when I'm talking to people. Now, should that be taken sexually? No, because when I'm talking to you, I don't call you love.
Mm-hmm.
I call you husband, call you zaddy, call you bae. I don't call you love, so I'm not giving pet names to other people that I also call you. It's just the way I talk.
Exactly, but some people can take that and make it something else. You know that. Some people, you be like, "Hey, love, how you doing?" Somebody could be like, "Oh shit, that's how you feel," and take that and run away with it and start giving you these sexual vibes, and start flirting with you.
At the same time, I think it's the tone and the way you talk. You know when a person is flirting
Wait a
with
minute,
you, and you know when a person is not
so,
flirting with you.
So when you say tone, okay, so you mean like, "Hey, love, how you doing?" And you mean, "Hey, love, how you doing?"
No, so it's just the way you talking. Like if you're giving me something, I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate that, love." It's just bada boom, bada
I'm
boom.
gonna tell you straight up.
I done had dudes slide into my inbox and be like, "Well, good morning, beloved." I'm like, what the hell?
Beloved.
That's who calls people beloved? But that right there is something where it's like, I know that wasn't meant in just a plain Jane.
You don't know.
Talking.
You don't know. You assume that you know, but you don't know. Like anybody can assume that nobody means nothing by it, but they could mean something by it. You can't assume that. People say stuff for a reason sometimes. To see what they can get away with, and then they can cross a certain boundary, they're gonna reach out for more. And then they're gonna start calling you sweetie. Then they're gonna start calling you honey, and all that good stuff.
But you know when a person is flirting and when they just talk. Like you call a lot of people shawty.
Shawty, that ain't flirting.
Like, a lot of people shawty, but at the same time, that is also a way that people flirt.
How? Okay, now, shawty is just a term that we say in Atlanta. What's going on, shawty? We call dudes shawty. We call girls shawty. We call everybody shawty. We'll probably call it alien shawty if we seen, "What's up, shawty? How you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
But the way you flirt, like a lot of times you be like, "Hey, shawty, let me holler at you for a second."
I ain't never said that to nobody in a long time.
That is a flirt. No, I'm just saying that's a flirt, right?
Yeah, if I'm trying to holler, like if I was trying to holler at you back in the day, "Hey, shawty, let me talk to you for a second. What's happening?" You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But if I'm just speaking in general, I'm "What's up, shawty? How you doing?"
I'm looking for this. There was another one that I read. I'm gonna have to go back and find it again. But no.
Oh. What? We ain't dropping names?
No, that's a different podcast.
Okay.
But I digress. Bring it back in, right?
Yeah. Flirting.
No.
Uh-huh.
Emotional affairs.
Okay.
Okay. So I've known individuals.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who has gotten caught up in an emotional affair.
Okay.
Outside of their relationship.
Okay.
Is it something where they will go and jump in bed with that person? No. But sometimes people just need someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm. But could it lead to that?
I mean, sometimes it probably could, but sometimes it could just be innocent.
There's a 50% chance that it could lead to them messing around with that person.
Sometimes, but sometimes it's just people needing someone to talk to.
Yeah, I get that, but how many times have you heard somebody say, "Dang, why you choose to have an affair? I just feel like he was there for me emotionally." How many times have you heard that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's a big opportunity. And some dudes just do that just to get that opportunity. They know a woman married and they want her. You know what I'm saying? They gonna sit there and listen to everything she has to say. Or act like they listening to everything she has to say and respond in a way that they feel like she wants to hear. And they're going to use that as a tool to get them drives down.
But it
I'm
goes
telling
both
you.
ways, though.
What you mean?
As a female can also be there emotionally for a guy when his female isn't.
But that barely happens.
No, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I've heard more times than none that, yeah, she was just there. She was just there. And a lot of times, now that leads to a sexual affair. But there's been dudes who just feels like they can't talk to their significant other. They can't talk to their girl. They can't open up.
Yeah.
They don't want to seem like they're complaining. They don't want to see, and they can open up to other people. That's why you know something I never been fond of.
What's that?
Homegirls.
Homegirls?
Like if your dude got a homegirl, that's something that's just always.
That's wrong. Like if
always crazy.
If you married and you got a homegirl, that's wrong.
But this is the thing though. I have homeboys. Yeah. Right?
What you mean you got homeboys?
You know my homeboys. I got homeboys that I can talk, like BJ. BJ will call and we can be on the phone for hours. Is there anything there? No. But when it comes to homegirls, I don't know. For some reason, I just never agree with that shit.
It's more how you gonna agree with having a homeboy, but not agree with a dude having a homegirl.
Well, call me what's the word?
I don't know. What's the word? I don't know, but
call me what you want to call me. I just never mess with that.
If you trust a person, you know what I'm saying, and they trust you to have a homeboy, you should trust them the same to have a homegirl. You know
I think it's the fact that females pick up on vibes too, though.
Niggas do the same thing.
No. Females pick up on vibes before dudes do. How many times have I picked up a vibe from somebody before you do? And I tell you about that vibe, you nah, you overreacting. You just looking too much into it, blah, 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 blah. And later on down the line, it's proven that I was right.
I mean, it happened a couple times.
Yeah, because females pick up on vibes.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the issues. I think that's one of the main issues why females are like, nah, you ain't got no homegirl. Because I know homegirl want to be more than just your homegirl.
But how you know that, though?
Because females just know.
So is that with every female?
Every female.
So every female has ill intentions when they talk to a
I'm not
dude.
gonna say every female has ill intentions.
Okay.
When I say every female knows, I'm saying me as your girl. Mm-hmm. I know when another female want to be more than just a friend.
Really? Okay. What if we give you the same energy and be like, hey, we know that
if you pick up on that, you pick up on that. Okay. That's that communication, though.
What if it was one of your homeboys that I picked that up on? That you've been talking to for a long time. Are you willing to end that?
I mean, if it makes you feel a certain way, yeah.
If it makes me feel a certain way. Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Because going back to what we've said countless times before, at the end of the day, you the one I got to come home to.
Absolutely. I
mean, so if something is throwing our vibe off, or we're not connecting the way that we supposed to connect, mm-hmm. That outside force got to go.
Exactly. You know, just like Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right.
So you don't know what he said.
Hey,
so you can't say he said it.
You don't know what he
said.
He said something.
Anyway, bring it back in. So, emotional affairs can lead to real affairs. Absolutely. But my question for you is, what do you think hurts the most, emotional affairs or real affairs?
For us, for men, the real affair hurts a whole lot more than the emotional. Now I know for the woman is the other way around, probably both for the woman. But for us, we're more of a physical being, and women are more of an emotional beings. So to us, I mean, you talking to a dude or whatever, you be like, what the hell you talking to that nigga about that for? You know, yeah. But if you doing something. You know what I'm saying? He getting them cakes. That's different. Because we visualize. You know what I'm saying? And when we see that shit in our head, we like, oh, nah, bro. That can't be happening. Nope.
And that's where, you're right. We are different. Because for me, I'm going to be 120 with you. Yeah. An emotional affair would hurt a lot more than the physical affair.
But what do you call an emotional affair?
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Go ahead.
If you go out and you decide to sleep with a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can honestly just sleep with that female because she was just what knocked your socks at that given moment. Dudes can get a hard on if the wind blows too hard. You know, that's what rocked your socks that day. That's what you decide to do, right? Boom, boom, bam. You did the deed. Is what it is. If you have an emotional affair with somebody, that means another female was able to enter you and touch parts of you that only I should be able to touch.
Okay.
I've explained that before when I talked about the difference between just having sex and having a connection when you have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are in tune with somebody else, whereas if something was to go wrong, if you were to have a bad day, the person you want to go to is this female that you're talking to, because you know she'll listen, you know you'll be able to open up to her and all that other stuff. That right there hurts a lot more than the physical. And when it comes to a physical, yeah, you got your dick wet. Yeah, I'm going to be mad about the situation. But when it comes to an emotional affair, that means she touched parts of you that spiritually only me and you should be connecting on as a couple.
Yeah, I get that.
Makes sense?
Yeah, and it's the other way around for us because to us, another dude touching parts of you that they shouldn't be touching unless it's us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a yin and yang.
I think that's opposite too. Well, I think it's not all the way like that. I know what you're saying, but I think with a dude, it's not all the way like that. I think with a dude, it will be the same way when it comes to an emotional affair, because just think about it. You, as my man, are supposed to be my protector.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the one that's supposed to be there for me through thick, thin, all that other.
Yeah, absolutely.
If something was bothering me and something was hurting me, and I went and I talked to another guy about it, and I opened up to him and I let him know how I was feeling and I was vulnerable to him, I think that would do more to you than me physically going out there just having sex with somebody.
I mean, it would. I ain't saying
it's the vulnerability.
I ain't saying it won't cause an effect. It definitely will cause an effect to happen because don't no dude want they woman going to another man talking to them about that type of stuff, and it'll make any dude feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But like I said, the physical stuff hurts us more than the emotional. It does. But I ain't said the emotional stuff didn't play a toll, because it do.
Mm-hmm. I think, like I said, it's the vulnerability.
Yeah. I mean,
your significant other being able to be vulnerable with somebody else.
Yeah. I mean, opening yourself up like that.
Right.
For another person. I mean, because that person has to mean something to you if you willing to open yourself up like that to them.
Right. And it goes back to what we've talked about countless times before, the communication.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel the need to go out and develop an emotional relationship outside of our relationship, that means there's something within our relationship that isn't going right.
Yeah. And it's crazy because ain't that how exes creep back in too? Because they can be like, okay, I can tell, I seen your Facebook post, everything good with you. Then you open that Pandora's box. Hey, look, I'm going through this. Really? I know you. I know you. What's going on? And you start opening yourself up to that person. And next thing that person is back in your life. It's causing turmoil in your relationship that you have right now.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, it's something that guys don't realize. Like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's been instances where, say for you and me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been talking to another female, and you're like, it's just conversation, whatever, nothing serious, but you didn't get why I had gotten so upset about certain things. And I think there's relationships out there who are on the same level where they need that breakdown from, like, both sides of the table here. Because, it's like have you heard the 6ix9ine method, right? Not 69.
Oh, okay, girl. You finna get me excited now. Don't
Not
do that
69,
now.
The 6ix9ine method.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You at one end of the table?
Yeah.
I'm at the other end of the table. You're looking at this number and you telling me it's a 9. Because that's what you see from your end.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at the same exact number from the opposite side. I'm like, bruh, That's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a 9. Nah, that's definitely a 6.
Yeah.
We're both right from our
perspective.
perspectives.
Yep. Absolutely.
But sometimes we got to turn the table around and be like, oh, shoot.
Now I see what
you were right, too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many relationships out there who don't have the ability to turn that table and see. And the saying that comes up all the time in arguments, one of the biggest things, if the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah.
That is the biggest argument.
That is.
But it's funny because people are like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I don't think the same way. No. If you think about it, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'll see it from a different perspective.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about, trying to see it from that other person's perspective.
So guys have to realize why Susie sliding into your inbox just to check in on you. Female see Susie sliding in to see what the inside of your pants look like.
Really?
Just like the 6-9 method. So that's the 6. Just like on the 9's end.
Yeah.
If a dude is complimenting how your pants look in the grocery store, the first thing that pop into a guy's head, he wants you.
Yeah.
He wants you. So in relationships, you have to be able to break down your emotions the same way that you break down your physical.
Okay.
There's so many relationships that are getting ruined because you want to talk about a problem, but you're not talking about the problem to the right person. Like, if we have an issue within our relationship, we need to be hatching that out.
Yeah.
You know, not best friend, not mama, not sister.
Yeah.
We need to be hatching that out within our relationship.
I agree.
Because when you open up, like you said, Pandora's box, it allows all kinds of emotions to come in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you at the store, right? And you looking good. You looking good.
I usually try to.
Somebody come up to you and be like, hey, them pants look real good on you. Is that flirting? Let me rephrase that. Somebody say, them pants looking real good on you. And you smile. Is that flirting?
Perspective.
It could be a flirt.
Who said it to me? Was
some
it a
random
female that was like, girl, them pants looking good on you? I was like, oh, thank you.
Some random dude said it to you.
Is it flirting if I just smile?
Yeah, if you smile, is it flirting?
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Some people look at that as flirting. Because if you smile at a dude who gave you a compliment on how your pants looking, he ain't talking about what your pants made out of. He talking about that thing behind that.
But listen, though,
right
that goes both ways, too.
How that go both ways?
Because a female...
They don't go both ways.
If she just smiles and walks away, that's not opening any doors or anything, right? But listen.
No.
If the dude makes the listen this way. Hear me out.
You smiling right now, see?
Hear me out. No, that's because the situation I'm thinking about in my head. You finna laugh. Hear me out. What if the dude was like, I like the way them pants look on you. And then the female was like, nigga, I'm married. And the dude came back and was like, bitch, I said I like your pants, not you. That didn't happen before, too.
Yeah.
So you can't, to keep from opening that box, you just learn how to smile and walk away.
But here's what I'm saying. The smile is a flirt to a dude. He like, oh, shit, she like what I just said right there. So he might try to advance even more.
That's the thing. It's the advances. If someone says, hey, those pants look good, I smile, I walk away. If he comes after me and be like, oh, so what's your name? All that. Then that right there is my opportunity to be like, sorry, I'm married. Now, there's usually a whole list that you got to go through. What's your name? Sorry, I'm married. Are you married? Yes, I'm married.
Absolutely.
Are you happy? Yes, I'm happy.
But you know how to avoid that whole thing.
Can I get your number? I can give you my husband's.
You know how to avoid that whole thing. When a dude look at you like that and say that to you, give him a stank look. You give him that stank look, he gonna leave you alone. Oh, shawty, you looking good in them pants right now. Them pants look good. You look at him like that. I wish y'all could see my face. As soon as you do that, he
It
done.
look like you finna lay an egg in those
Yeah,
pants.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? He can like, ugh, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll kill that. You ain't got to have no conversation with him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna be real
then
with
why didn't you get those little old ladies who were flirting with you the stank look at Walmart?
What you mean, old
the
lady?
little old lady in the wheelchair.
I ignored them.
You could have gave them a stank look.
I absolutely ignored them.
But you didn't give them the stank look though.
Yeah, she talking about these 65-year-old ladies.
You should have gave them that same stank look.
Nah,
The 65-year-old ladies ain't that old.
What you mean? Okay.
You act like they
192
out here in these streets.
Nah, bro.
They're black too. That don't crack unless you own it.
Nah.
So you didn't give them that stank look. Keep that same energy.
What you mean? Look, I absolutely ignored it. I was just like, whatever, old lady, whatever, and that was it. Then I told you about it, and that was it. Yeah, like I was like, oh, hey, yeah, you know, it was a little old shot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you got this disability check coming in. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You got that wheelchair accessible parking? What's happening? But nah, I mean, it's just like I said, perspective. And like to me, like I know good and well with me back in my young days, if I went up to a little shot and be like, hey, look, hey, you looking good? What's up? And she didn't have to say nothing, but if she smiled at me, oh, that's my key, homie. That's my key. And the only thing I gotta go do is goddamn put that key in and unlock that box, baby.
You like the dude from
what?
Mad TV? Can I have your number? Excuse me. Can I have your number? Excuse me. Can I have?
I don't know.
Sometimes you just gotta smile and walk away. But back to the regularly scheduled program here. Emotional cheating and real life cheating goes hand in hand.
Yeah, you look at it.
So my advice to the people would be, if you are giving away the deepest parts of you to someone who is not in your relationship, you are giving away keys to a puzzle. Pieces
Yeah.
to a puzzle that is not going to do anything but put holes in your relationship. So you will never be able to complete that jigsaw puzzle if you got pieces that you done spread all over throughout the states. If you want your puzzle, your relationship to be bounded at all corners, all the way through the middle, you have to keep all of those pieces within your relationship. Don't be out here just giving away your jigsaw pieces.
Hey, look,
you get a corner. You get a corner.
You know
you
what?
get a corner.
This right here.
Everybody get a corner.
This right here can lead to another episode. I mean, I ain't gonna do it, but it could lead to another episode.
What episode?
You really want to know?
I really want to know.
If you present yourself in that manner.
What you mean?
If you present yourself as available, there's a way that you can present yourself as available. Wearing form-fitting clothes, tight clothes, and altar tops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look, you present yourself like that, it's gonna attract those type of people towards you, and they're gonna think that you're available.
That's not true. I've told you this countless times before. You asked me, why do you choose to look good and smell good when you just go into the grocery store, right? You also tell me, why can't I just wear these pajama pants and these house shoes? I'm just going to Walmart. My answer, just like our children, we are all a reflection of each other.
Yeah, you're right.
When you out in the streets and females are looking, am I getting mad? Heck nah. You want to know why? Because I have painted this portrait in which they can look at, but I know it's way out their budget and they will never own it.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
All right. Yeah,
right?
I got you.
The same thing, vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If I'm out in the streets, I look good, I smell good, and I'm getting complimented, that should also be a
I
compliment
got
to
you.
you.
But I'm talking about, like, okay, not just me and you. Okay?
You don't want them to be out in these streets.
Not just
That's
me
your
and
girl, the one over there in the bonnet.
you. I don't think you're getting what I'm saying. If you came out and went out with some hoochie shorts on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see half of your booty meat from the back, and you married, or you engaged or something like that. Why are you presenting yourself as not being?
It's not
taken?
presenting yourself. It's not being taken. You're right. We're gonna do this.
Yeah,
in
we're
a
gonna.
different
This gonna be a
podcast.
whole nother podcast. Yep.
Because this
It's gonna
is
be a
the
good
thing.
one too,
the
boy.
way that I dress, the way that I carry
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
is for me to feel good, not to make the people around me feel good.
Look, you gotta be.
We will discuss this in a different podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
As usual, we are out of time. If
Yeah,
you have
people.
anything to say, you want to add anything, go ahead and tune in. Our email is askkcvibe@gmail.com. You can shoot us an email. You can also reach me at all my social medias at @thereal_knockout. That's DAREAL_knockout. Unless you hop on TikTok, then I'm AO_KO and the number 2. That's AYO_KAYO and the number 2. You can find KC Vibe Podcast on Instagram at KC_Vibe Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube and Facebook. KC Vibe across the lands there. I want to know where you can listen to these podcasts and this podcast and all the other ones, all the other 12 episodes. Go ahead and just Google us. KC Vibe Podcast, and you can find us on whatever streaming platform in which you guys listen.
Absolutely. And you can always find your boy on Instagram and on TikTok at MartyMar86. That's at MarTimar86. So that's all we got for the people.
Oh, that's all yours?
What's that?
Oh,
that's all. I only got them 2. I ain't finna get away everything. No, I'm good.
Well, as usual, we appreciate you guys tuning in one more week. We appreciate you guys vibing with us week after week after week. We are only going up from here. Exactly. I'm so excited.
Y'all wait the next week.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
So, if you don't have nothing else to add,
hey, next week episode gonna be out the chain.
Bruh.
Gonna be out the chain.
Well, as usual, I am the K.
And your boy here to C.
Thanks for vibing with us, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.